And I'm back, everybody, as I defeated the little fucking. The little. I said fudge and not the other one. I'm back and I defeated the big ass golem. As you can see, we have a llama to help us out. It's Lamborghini. I'm sorry. I could call it Llama Llama. Hard to say. But yeah, if you notice, I haven't used calling my friends in yet. Well, I'm saving that for very soon. Trust me. When we're in the last, like the stretch where we're getting close to the end, that's where I'm going to call my friends in, just to help us out, help me out. Because from what I saw when I watched Wildcat, basically I had to work Moose Knuckle and Noga, even Terrorizer played. It got really fucking hard after probably in the next we're gonna say, depending how, if I go on track how I'm going, about half an hour, it's gonna get really hard. And that's when I'm gonna call my friends in, just so you know. I say half an hour just because for the timeline and doing it by yourself, that's about where it will be or how long it will take before. At my pace. Other people's paces could be shorter, could be longer, hard to say. But at my pace, half an hour is about when shit's going to start to hit the fan. So that's when I'm going to call in my friend, one of my friends. Because I asked, like, I need one person, hopefully, for telling me to do it fully. And I say, maybe two. I'm just saying maybe, because you never know. I could have to call in two if my other friend just says, okay, I've helped you enough, I'm going to dip, sort of thing. And that's why I would like to call in another friend. Yes, the War Machine. Oh boy. Holy mother of. I don't know what I was gonna say. The order. That's all I'm fucking hearing. Holy. Whatever. As this is going on, I'm gonna read. You remember that was? That was. Hey, accidentally. Because my hands are right around my water bottle as I'm playing the game right now that I made. That noise because I accidentally squeezed it together. And really, I'm getting more achievements, which is good. Boy. Holy shit, it is. Another thing that happens whenever I do record, because where I'm in my office, I have a fan, like two fans pointing right at me. So when I start to edit, I like, okay, I'm just gonna be here for a while. Turn them on, cool me down. Cause I said before, whenever I do record, I'm usually in one of a couple scenarios. And those scenarios are I'm either in a shirt, like a t-shirt or a muscle shirt, and either underwear, like I don't mind telling you, underwear, muscle shirt, short sleeve shirt. The muscle shirt, that's really rare unless I get tattooed. Then I'm usually either in shorts and a shirt or pajama pants and a shirt. Like I don't see anything like, yeah, I'm going to sit naked and all of a sudden just let them rip and make them sound like subwoofers. Like I said, me just being me. I'm weird. I'm glad to be weird. My dad, like I keep saying, my dad's side of the family, I show my bit of my weirdness to my stepmom and my dad. And they're like, "The fuck is wrong with you?" It's like, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Excuse me. Hey, hey, hey. Mm. Okay, there's Temple. Oh, fucking hell. Great, we had to deal with these guys. See? Oh, yeah, we got a wolf. I forgot. Duh. Which I'm happy about. We have a wolf, which probably gonna keep him until I get the golem. Sorry, well, I had a hack something. Hack something up. I just do that to clear my throat. But usually, what happens, even if my voice is still raw, the more I seem to talk, you have to say, for example, say this happens sometimes because I'll say I will get up, like say I just got from a nap, not a nap, even sleeping. Take me a couple seconds. I will have a glass of water. Or even my jug of water, depending if it's full or not. Get it all nice and good to go. And I will then come and record. My voice will sound a bit hoarse, but then the more I talk and talk and talk, it starts to loosen up and keep good to go. Like how I'm talking with my uncle sometimes, my voice. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see if I can replicate it. My voice starts to get a bit gravelly. Not because I'm trying to do it on purpose. It just does it when we're talking because we talk a lot. Plus, the uncle I'm talking about, he's the one that had a lot of heart attacks. I go over there to help him because, do you want to know the truth? His kids are such fucking waste of space. Everyone's going to say, you really shouldn't say that about him. I'll give you some examples. The youngest one smokes weed all the time. Because it's not, it doesn't care. Weed's legal. Like, yes, it's legal, but he smokes it a hell of an amount of time. That's all he really cares about. Weed and drinking. Plus, his two daughters might call them nieces because I treat them more of an uncle than a cousin to them, and they're happy about that. Like I'll say no. I'll talk to them, and they're my fucking tongue and brain didn't connect. They appreciate that a lot. They really and truly surely do. The next one up, she's a fucking piece of work herself. She plays illegal bingo. She's been reported, which is good, but she keeps doing it. Oh yeah, what's the other thing? No, I think that's all for the first cousin. But she does that. She is so fucking disgusting. You know what she'll do? She'll call my uncle up or her dad saying, "Can you look after the kids or his wife?" And she says, "No." Do you know what she'll do? She'll wait half an hour to an hour. She'll say, "Here, call grandma." They call her. She uses her fucking kids because she's too fucking lazy to look after them. Like she uses her kids to go over to my uncle's, her dad's, so they can be looked after because she's too fucking lazy to look after them. And he says, "I'm the best mother ever. I look after them." If they hear this, I want them to know, like, you are not a good mother. You are a fucking horrible mother. You shouldn't have your kids at all. You say you're a good parent when your kids are at your dad's place and his wife's place 5 days out of the fucking week. She spends a shit ton of money at the casino, and it's nothing else. You know, another thing, the bingo money she used to go to the casino. She uses it to, she bought a whole bunch of new furniture and a new car. Here's another kicker. The old furniture that she had, my uncle said, hey, I could use it. I need a new couch. She's like, oh, sure. Tosses it away. Doesn't give two fucks. Another thing, when they need some food, which doesn't happen a lot, but she said, oh, I cleaned my pantry and gave it away. Like, you could have gave it to me, you son of a bitch. Like, this, that, not me. This is my uncle talking. Like, you know, you son of a bitch, you could give it to me. Like, oh, I didn't really think about that. And I think when you go back, you're like, yeah, she never really does. And her kids, they're all fucked up. Not in, like them, like, by fucked up, I mean all the stuff they've seen, they're fucked up that way. Like, I'll give you another thing is that she's with the guy, their dad, who really doesn't want to be their dad. Really just, like, they've seen their mom, my cousin, get the shit kicked out of her. Have a nice little against her saying, if you don't take your clothes off, I'm going to cut them off and fuck you with a knife. Sort of thing. Stuff like that. He tried to kill himself, like he literally has. She has a restraining order against him and pretty much said, if you're with him at all, this is the last time you're calling Wolf, their kids are being taken away. Or, well, what happened, like another thing is, guy wrapped a bell around his neck, pulled in, was coughing blood. Called the ambulance. The cops came with, because that's a stipulation now. Wherever, if her name pops up on any, like the ambulance call or the 911 call, the ambulance, so say if she calls the ambulance, the cops got to come. If she calls the cops, the ambulance got to come. Sort of a deal they worked out. And they said, listen, you are not supposed to be with him. You do this again, your kids are gone. Just gone. Now, this is one of the kickers. She just doesn't acknowledge me. Whenever she comes in, she says, oh, hi, Dad, hi, to his wife. Me, I'm talking, she can hear me talking, she doesn't give a fuck. Just because, do you know, this is what me and my mom came up with. They are so fucking disgraced and ashamed that they don't see their dad. Actually, I'll get to that in a second. The next one up, actually, oh yeah, another thing, the kids, I call them all, like my nieces and nephew. You know what the funny thing is? The little nephew of mine, every time I'm around, like when I went there the other day, he's like, Uncle or Unk. I said, yeah, hey, buddy. Another couple times he calls me Dad because this is a good point. He wants a father figure, and I said, if I could, I said this right to him when she wasn't around. If I could, and if I couldn't and able, I would adopt him right away just so he had a father figure and he'd be in a better situation and not have to be in all this bullshit. Same for just from all the bullshit that's happened. Boy. Boy, oh boy, I'm just trying to think now. Oh, sorry, my phone went off again. Boy. Let's see. Why are some of the other ones? Let's see. For fuck's sakes. Like, I'm literally going through my head just trying to decipher all this shit. Okay, the other last cousin, he's a really fucking horrible mess. They
I know I'll never be the same. Shook my world so hard again. Wish I washed away my sins. He's a dead man walking, blank stare in his eyes. Should've given up on the ones I trust. Never should have been surprised when they shot him